So let's talk about the perimeter and area. So we have learned about the perimeter and area of triangle and square and rectangle. So let's revise once and then we'll move to the next topic. So the area of, let's talk about the perimeter first. So perimeter क्या होता था? जो आउटर एरिया होता, आउटर जो एरिया नहीं कह सकते, जो आउटर लाइंस होता था उसको हम लोग पेरीमीटर बोलते थे. कुछ भी जो है इरेगुलर शेप का भी हम पेरीमीटर निकाल सकते हैं यदि हमें इसका साइड पता हो, इसका साइड पता हो, इसका साइड पता हो, इन सब का साइड पता हो. सो पेरीमीटर इज जस्ट आउटलाइन. ये बाहर का जो आउटलाइन होता है ना, उस सबको एक साथ ऐड कर दोगे, देन दैट विल बी द पेरीमीटर. ओके, सो लाइक सर्कल, rectangle, square. So we can find the perimeter of all types of shapes and irregular shapes also. Just we should know the length of outlines. उस length क्या है उस outline का. Suppose I give you this 4, 3, 5, 8 and 2 centimeter. So for finding the perimeter, you can add all 3, 4, 2, 5 plus 8. 1. So 3, 4, 7, 2, 9, 5, 14 and 8. 22. So 22 centimeter. So this way you can find the perimeter. So let's talk about the perimeter of regular shapes like square. So square, the perimeter of square was perimeter of square was 4 into length of sides, 4 into L. Okay, and then we had rectangle. So rectangle, we have perimeter of rectangle is perimeter of rectangle. Rectangle is equal to 2 into length plus breadth, that we have read about, right? And then perimeter of triangle. Perimeter of triangle. So perimeter of triangle was, suppose this is a triangle, this is the L1, L2, L3. So perimeter of triangle is L1 plus L2 plus L3. So length of all sides. If it's equilateral triangle, this will be 3 into L because all sides will be equal. Okay. If it's isosceles, then you can take two sides equal and other sides you can add with that. So this is perimeter of triangle, perimeter of square and perimeter of rectangle. So what kind of questions you will get here, right? So in the perimeter sections, you will get question mostly like the fencing, find the fencing length of wire, or find the length of rope that can be used to cover this, to mount this like this. So mainly that will be talking about the outline area कि कोई ऐसा rope का length find करो या फिर कोई wire का length find करो that you will be using for fencing this. Okay, so this kind of questions you will get in the perimeter. Suppose this is the 40 centimeter and this is 20 centimeter and this is the rectangle. Okay, and you need a length of wire to फेंस दिस. इसको घेरने के लिए आपको एक वायर की जरूरत है. सो हाउ लॉन्ग वायर यू विल बाई. सो व्हाट यू विल फाइंड हियर, यू विल फाइंड द perimeter. So this will be, whole length will be 120 centimeter. If it's a centimeter, then it's 120 centimeter. And suppose cost of 1 meter wire is 20 rupees. Okay, so cost of 120, let's take 1 centimeter. If it's a meter, then you can convert in this centimeter into meter. So suppose 1 centimeter wire is 20 rupees. So 120 centimeter wire you will get it 20 into 120. So 2400 rupees you have to pay for fencing this rectangle. Okay, so there can be a rectangular part or a square part. So for the square question or rectangle questions, uh, you can find this kind of questions. Okay. Now let's talk about the area. So area of square. So area of a square, we know that side into side. Also we call it as a L square or S square. Okay. And area of rectangle. Area of rectangle. That is length into breadth. And then we know area of triangle. Area of triangle. That we have found it from rectangle only. In the previous classes, I have shown you that if there is a rectangle and if you divide it like this, so there will be two triangles, right? So the area will be half of this area of rectangle. Area of rectangle. जो भी एरिया का रेक्टेंगल का जो एरिया होगा उसका जो हाफ होगा वो ट्रायंगल का एरिया होगा, इसका एंड इसका. So it's a half into L into B. The length into breadth. This is area of triangle. So we learned about area of square, area of rectangle and area of triangle. And now the question. How the questions will be asked from this topic. So suppose there is an square shape room is there. Suppose it's a 40-meter long. Okay. And then you have to suppose you have to find the number of tiles. So you are कीपिंग टाइल्स हेयर. आप यहाँ पे टाइल्स रख रहे हो, टाइल्स लगवा रहे हो, तो सपोज कि आपको टाइल्स का कॉस्ट निकालना है तो कितना आएगा, राइट? सो ये जो है टाइल्स है, ये क्या, ये आउटलाइन में नहीं जाएगा, ये पूरा एरिया में जाएगा, राइट? सो पूरा एरिया आपको निकालना पड़ेगा. फिर आपको टाइल्स का साइज निकालना पड़ेगा. साइज ऑफ टाइल क्या है, टाइल्स क्या है? सो सपोज द लेंथ ऑफ वन टाइल इज 1 मीटर. ठीक है, 1 मीटर का लेंथ का टाइल्स है. ठीक है, सो 1 मीटर का ये टाइल्स है और ये रूम है, ये रूम है और ये टाइल्स है. ओके, टाइल है, एक टाइल है. सो 1 मीटर एंड 1 मीटर इसका एरिया. सो पहले तो हमें एरिया ऑफ टाइल्स कितना होगा, एरिया ऑफ वन टाइल, एक टाइल का एरिया कितना है, 1 meter into 1 meter. It can be 2 meter, it can be 3 meter. So 1 meter square here. And what is the area of room? 40 into 40 meter square. 1600 meter square. Okay. So number of tiles. So if you have to find number of tiles, you need 1600 मीटर स्क्वायर एरिया शुड बी कवर्ड विथ टाइल्स. इतना एरिया पूरा जो है टाइल्स से कवर होना चाहिए. सो ये 1600 एरिया है एंड दिस टाइल्स एरिया इज 1 मीटर स्क्वायर. सो टोटल विल बी 1600 डिवाइडेड बाय 1, दैट इज विल 1600 टाइल्स आपको चाहिए. 1600 tiles you needed. And suppose the cost of one tile is rupees 20. So cost of 1600 tiles, it will be like 1600 into 20, so 32,000 around. Okay, so it will be 32,000 rupees. So this way you can write the answers of area questions, right? So this was a square, that can be a rectangular shape, that can be a triangular shape, like there is a park and that is a triangular shape. So you have to put the grass there or you have to clean the grass there. So you have to clean whole area, right? So if the cleaning of 1 meter square or 2 meter square is 40 rupees, then you have to find the cleaning cost for whole area. So in that case you will find area. Okay, so this type of questions you will get from area and perimeter, right? And suppose like we have a square, okay, like this is a 4 centimeter long, this is a 4 centimeter, right? So total will be how much, perimeter will be 16 centimeter, 4 centimeter, 4 centimeter, right? 16 centimeter. And suppose someone asks you to, this was one wire or rope. So now you have to convert this in a rectangular shape. Suppose this is now, make it as a 6 centimeter. So now this is a 6 centimeter. Okay. So you have to convert one square into a rectangle. Okay. This square you have to convert in a rectangle. Got it? And then the length of this rectangle will be given. The length is 6 centimeter. Then find the breadth. What would be the breadth? So you know the perimeter, right? Perimeter is equal to 2 into L plus B. So P you know, this is 16 and this is 2 into length, you know, length is given. So it's a B, right? So this 2 will come this side, then it's a 16 divided by 2 and then 6 plus B. So 8 is equal to 6 plus B. So B will be how much? 2 centimeter. So this will be 2 centimeter. Right. So we have seen the questions of area like fencing, like cost, and this if we want to convert square to rectangle or rectangle to square. So this way what you have to keep in mind, you have to keep in mind the definition of perimeter. Definition of perimeter. Perimeter है क्या? ये outline ही तो है, चाहे इसको स्क्वायर को रेक्टेंगल में बनाओ या रेक्टेंगल को स्क्वायर में बनाओ, सिर्फ हमें साइड का ध्यान रखना है कि साइड का लेंथ कितना होना चाहिए, राइट? स्क्वायर के केस में ऑल फोर साइड्स इक्वल होगा, रेक्टेंगल के साइड के केस में अपोजिट साइड्स जो है वो इक्वल होगा. ओके, देन let's talk about some important questions. Like these questions you have already done in junior classes. Path questions. So there is one park. Okay, there is one park. It's a rectangular shape. A, B, C, and P. This is the rectangular park. Okay, and there is a path of, this is a path. यहाँ पे एक path बना हुआ है. Okay, suppose make it a 40 centimeter and this is a 30 centimeter. Okay, so अंदर वाला जो है इसका रेक्टेंगुलर पार्क है, उसका लेंथ 40 सेंटीमीटर है, 40 मीटर है, 30 मीटर है. ठीक है, 40 मीटर है और 30 मीटर है, और ये जो है 2 मीटर का पाथ बना हुआ है चारों तरफ. गॉट इट? 2 मीटर का पाथ बना हुआ है चारों तरफ. So we were talking about the path questions, right? So this is the 40 meter, 30 meter, and there is a 2 meter wide path around this park. Then you have to find area of path. Area of path. Okay. So this is 2 meter wide, right? 2 मीटर चारों तरफ है, ये 40 मीटर है, 30 मीटर है. Suppose make it as a PQRS. So आउटर साइड वाला जो पूरा रेक्टेंगुलर शेप है वो PQRS है, और जो इनर वाला है वो ABCD है. So what we have to find? We have to find this area. हमें ये एरिया फाइंड करना है. So what we will do? First we'll try to find PQ and PS. क्योंकि ये जो एरिया है वो क्या होगा? The area of PQRS minus area of ABCD, right? ये जो बड़ा वाला है रेक्टेंगुलर शेप, यदि इसके एरिया से इस शेप को माइनस कर दे, इस एरिया को, देन ये वाला साइड निकल जाएगा, राइट? There are other method also. You can join this, you can directly find this area, then you can directly find this, you can directly, and then you can add all. But that will be bit complex. Complex नहीं, lengthy हो जाएगा, बड़ा हो जाएगा. So what we can do directly है, इसके एरिया में से इसको माइनस कर देते हैं तो ये वाला एरिया निकल जाएगा. नहीं तो हम इतना का एरिया निकाल के फिर इतना का एरिया निकालेंगे, फिर इतना एरिया निकालेंगे, फिर इतना एरिया निकालेंगे और सबको ऐड कर देंगे. ओके, लेकिन वी विल फॉलो दिस सिंपल स्टेप. तो हमें पी क्यू निकालना है। तो ये कितना था, ये 40 मीटर था, राइट। और ये 2 मीटर वाइड हुआ और ये 2 मीटर वाइड हुआ, कितना हो गया 40 प्लस 2 प्लस 2, 44 मीटर। गॉट इट। और ये जो 30 मीटर था, ये 2 मीटर एंड ये 2 मीटर, सो 30 प्लस 2 प्लस 2, ये जो ये वाला साइड होगा ये 34 मीटर होगा। कैसे, 30 प्लस 2 प्लस 2, सो what would be the area of PQRS, 44 meter, or you can write like this, that will be more understandable, 40 plus 2 plus 2 into 30 plus 2 in plus 2. This is length into breadth. This is the area of PQRS minus area of ABCD, that is 40 into 30. So what you have to do here, 44 into 34 minus 1200. This is simple. You can multiply this, you can do the minus, and you can find the answer. Okay. So this was the question related to path. Suppose, let's go in next question. This we read out, the path is outside the park. Path was outside the park. If path is inside the park, then how we will be doing? So this is a rectangular park. It's a 40 meter and this is a 30 meter. Same like I'll take A, B, C, D, and there is a path of 2 meter wide. 2 meter wide. So 2 meter यहाँ पे है, 2 meter इधर है, ठीक है। ये मतलब 2 meter है, चारों तरफ 2 meter wide है। ये इनसाइड है, ये पार्क है, इसका इनसाइड है। सो देन फाइंड द एरिया ऑफ पाथ। अब आपको पाथ का एरिया फाइंड करना है। So how will you do it? So now you have to find, suppose make it as a PQRS, PQRS. Now what you have to do? Find the area of longer rectangle, that is ABCD, and then you do minus from minus PQRS. ABCD minus PQRS. So area of path will be area of ABCD minus area of PQRS. Okay. Now area of ABCD is 40 into 30. Now I have to find area of PQRS. We have to find PQ. PQ कैसे फाइंड करेंगे? 2 मीटर इधर से घटा और 2 मीटर इधर से घटा, तो ये क्या होगा 40 माइनस 2 माइनस 2, और ये कितना हो गया 30। 30 था पूरा, 30 में से इधर 2 घटा और इधर 2 घटा, 2 2 माइनस 4 दोनों साइड से, देन दिस विल बी 1200 माइनस 40 minus 4, 36 into 26. So you multiply this, do it, subtract it, and you will find the answer. If they ask you what the cost for decorating this path or for tiling this path, then you can find the area and then you can multiply with the cost of one unit. You will find the total cost. Okay. So this was the questions about if the path is inside. Okay. Now let's take an example of if there is a road between the park. So we have taken the inside, outside. Now we'll talk about the mid one. If there is a crossing road and you have to find the area of this road. Okay. So I'll take with the, go with the same examples, like 40 meter is this and this is 30 meter and this width is 2 meter. So now you have to find the area of this and this. So there is a cross road in between the park and you have to find the area of this. So we'll find the area of this, then we'll find the area of this. Okay. And we'll add it, right? So suppose this is a PQRS and this is ABCD. Okay, so this one is ABCD and this is PQRS. We will add this two areas, but keep in mind that when you will be find the area of this will be included this section, and when you will be finding the area of this section will be included again. So this section will be included two times, दो बार वो include हो जाएगा. So what you have to do, you have to subtract once. एक बार आपको इस particular area को subtract करना पड़ेगा. So first we will find the length. So ये तो 40 meter है, right? So this will be 40 meter, this will be 2 meter. Very easy. So area of PQRS plus area of ABCD, area of ABCD minus area of what? This MNOP. इसका एक बार एरिया हमें माइनस करना पड़ेगा क्योंकि हमें ये दोनों बार में ये इंक्लूड हो जा रहा है, दो बार इंक्लूड हो जा रहा है, हमें एक ही बार इंक्लूड करना होगा. MNOP. सो एरिया ऑफ PQRS ये जो है पूरा रेक्टेंगुलर है, ये PQ इसके पैरेलल में है तो क्या होगा 40 होगा. एंड ये विड्थ तो हमें पता है P इसका दैट इज 2 प्लस ये जो है ये वाला एरिया ABCD तो BC वी नो इज द 30 मीटर, राइट? 30 मीटर इनटू कितना है विड्थ, कितना है चारों तरफ 2 है बस 2 मीटर का, माइनस एरिया ऑफ MNOP ये एक स्क्वायर बनेगा 2 मीटर 2 मीटर 2 मीटर 2 मीटर क्योंकि पूरा चारों तरफ से और 2 मीटर वाइड है. सो 2 into 2. Okay, let's do the calculation. 80 plus 60 minus 4. So you do the calculation and find the area. Okay, so you can find this. So we have learnt about inside, outside and the crossing path also. So this will be the this kind of questions you will be getting in your exercise. Please understand this and do the exercise. Okay, now there is one more concept of parallelogram. Area of parallelogram. Area of parallel. ये parallel से बना है parallelogram. So what is the definition of parallelogram? Opposite sides are parallel and equal. Opposite sides are parallel and equal. Opposite sides are parallel and equal. Suppose A, B, C, D है तो AB and CD will be parallel, AD and BC will be parallel and ED equal to BC and AB equal to DC. This is the property of parallelogram. So you have to find the area of this. Then we have to keep an perpendicular from one vertex to opposite sides. Suppose L. किसी भी वर्टेक्स से, चाहे यहां से यहां करो या फिर यहां से यहां करो, तो जिसके ऊपर डालोगे सो वन विल बी बेस, ये बेस हो जाएगा, ये क्या हो जाएगा हाइट हो जाएगा. ओके, सो वन वर्टेक्स से आपको अपोजिट साइड पे आपको एक परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉ करना पड़ेगा एंड दैट परपेंडिकुलर लाइन विल बी हाइट. वो परपेंडिकुलर लाइन क्या होगा हाइट होगा. सो दिस CD, दिस इज द बेस एंड दिस इज द हाइट. सो एरिया विल बी हाफ इनटू this base into this height, base into height, b into h. Okay, same like a rectangle, like length into breadth, but in that case in the rectangle the sides were perpendicular to each other. यहाँ पे सब 90 डिग्री बनाता था तो हमें परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉ करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती थी क्योंकि यहाँ पे ऑलरेडी परपेंडिकुलर है. लेकिन पैरेललोग्राम में परपेंडिकुलर नहीं होता है, और यदि परपेंडिकुलर होगा देन दैट विल बी रेक्टेंगल. सो पैरेललोग्राम में हमें एक परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉ करके उसका पहले हाइट फाइंड करना है. देन वी कैन यूज द सेम फॉर्मूला लाइक लेंथ इनटू ब्रेड्थ. If we are taking from this side then this will be height and this will be base. If you are taking from this side, यदि यहाँ से ले रहे हो और यहाँ पे ऐसे डाल रहे हो, तो दिस विल बी बेस, ये बेस होगा और ये हाइट होगा। ओके, सो जिसके ऊपर आप परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉ कर रहे हो दैट विल बी बेस, और जहां से जो ड्रॉ की वो हाइट होगा। द परपेंडिकुलर विल बी हाइट, और जिस पे ड्रॉ कर रहे हो दैट विल बी बेस। एंड द एरिया ऑफ पैरेललोग्राम इज length, breadth into height. Height is that perpendicular line. Okay, so this the rectangle is a special case of parallelogram where angle is 90 degree, जहाँ पे angle 90 degree हो जाता है. Okay, so this was all about the perimeter and area of rectangle, triangle and parallelogram. Okay, in the next class we will learn about the circle. Okay, thank you.